guys, here's the palette. I'm going in with the Makeup by Yolando Melissa Artistry palette, and I'm going to take that lightest orange in the palette, and I'm going to begin to, actually I started building up first, and I shouldn't have did that. So I'm going to pat this color on the lid, and then I'm going to blend it. And I'm doing it on the other side too. Sometimes I won't. Now I'm taking this Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to pat that above that color, so my next transition shade would, flow smoothly. Now I'm going in with this mustardy yellow, and I'm going to blend the edges of that orange out. And I'm going to do it on both eyes. And going back in with orange. Now I'm going to go into the Morphe Brushes 39A Dare to Create palette, and I'm going to work with some of these burgundy tones up here, that darkest shade right there, and the one next to it. So I'm beginning to pat that on my lid. Like, I try to get myself doing my other eye, but when I do that eye, sometimes I keep my mouth open like a fish, and that's not attractive at all. You see here? I'm going to keep patting that up until I get to the part where I'm going to blend that out. Now I'm taking a small blender brush, and I'm going to start blending those edges out. And I'm trying to use some of that lighter burgundy shade to do this. So I'm just going to keep blending that out. And I know this might get a little boring, but when I say that blending is a lot of what we do on the eyes, it is just what it is. You're supposed to blend, and when you think you blended enough, blend some more. Now I'm going to go back in with some of that orange because I lost a lot of that shade, building up that darker color. And I'm just going to keep on blending that back into it with that yellow. And I'm going to keep on until all of these are blended nicely together, going back between the three colors. Now I'm going to take some of that black out of that 39A palette, and I'm going to begin to wing my eyes with that. Now I'm putting some of that black, trying to smoke it out in that outer V. So now I'm going back in with that orange, and I'm trying to soften those edges of that black out so it's not really, So now I'm taking a shimmer shade and putting it on my lid. I'm going to take some lashes and put them on my eye. I got these LA Crown lashes, $10 for 10 pair. Now, my camera died, and that's why it jumped from shimmer to eyelashes. Now I'm going to take this Moisture Surge moisturizer from Clinique. Now I'm going in with the No Problem Primer Essence from Touch and Soul. After that, I'm going in with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Blurring Primer. Now I'm going to go in with this MAC Paint Pot. Savannah Silver did this in her video, so I was just trying to do it to see how, how it is. See if it works. Now I'm taking this Juvia's Place concealer in color J3. And I'm just going to contour my face with it. Now I'm going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect. And I'm using that as my first concealer. Now I'm just going to blend out this contour. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend out this highlight. Well, this concealer, under eye concealer. I'm blending out on my forehead and under my eyes, on my top. Look, I'm looking at my husband. He's like, hurry up. So now I'm going in with the Catrice foundation. And amazingly, this matches. I didn't know they had a color for me. I actually got one darker in this one. And this one matches my chest. So I went with this one. The darker one would have been too dark. It's like the color of my contour. And that's kind of like a big step in foundation. So I picked them both up because I didn't know which one would work for me, and actually this one works better. If you look at my hands and then look at my face, they're actually lighter than my face, and that's how my chest is. So right now, you see how my hand is? It's like the same color. One is darker, one is lighter. The one when I write on the side of the card. Here's a Gucci bronzer. And I'm going to go in and bronze up my face. I got this for my birthday from my husband. Now I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. And I'm going to blush up the cheeks a bit. And this is the Hair and Blush Palette Volume 1 by Juvia's. Tongue Tied. Now I'm going to go in with this brush, the stipple brush, just to diffuse that blush. Now this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder. And I sprayed my face with it. Ooh, and I like the way it looks too. Now I'm going to go in with this Ofra highlighter in Blissful. And I'm going to put it in my eyes and on my nose. This is the Buxom Mascara. Now I'm going in with Opal from Becca. And I'm trying to diffuse that with my bronzer brush, so it all can combine as one. And this is the Juvia's Place. I think this is the Me, or stuff like that.
Every time I'm down here. So this is the finished look. It's my birthday. I gotta get out of here. You can hear my husband. And if you like the look, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.